Hi, it's Joe Mazumdar from Exploration Insights at PDAC 2018. Just wandering around the booth, and over here we have a royalty generator company called Ely Gold Royalties. Hi, Trey.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
How's it going? So
Good.
This is Trey Wasser, CEO of Ely Gold. So Trey, what is Ely Gold?
Well, we're an emerging royalty company, Joe, that we generate most of our royalties. We do purchase royalties, but our main business model is to either sell or option properties and retain royalties. So we have a large database in Nevada.
And that's all you do is Nevada?
It's our primary focus. We do have a few in the outlying states. One in California, one in Arizona, and a couple of properties in New Mexico. But primarily Nevada. We right now have 71 properties in Nevada, exploration properties, 41 of which are being explored by literally a who's who of junior explorers, mid-tier producers, and major companies.
So what's your goal, like in terms of you want to build up a big royalty portfolio of assets in Nevada that eventually generate cash flow?
Well, as a matter of fact, we're currently generating cash flow because the option model allows us to generate cash flow as we're creating the royalties, because we don't do joint ventures, and that's what's allowed us to have such a large portfolio and keep our overhead down. We have a low overhead like a royalty company, but we do the project generation. So we option the properties out 100% to a company.
Right.
And they're staged payments over 4 years.
So this is the difference between a prospect generator and a royalty generator, which is basically what you are.
Exactly. And we're using the difference between the joint venture model under project generation and an option model. If the company, we don't put work commitments on the companies as long as they're making their payments to us. But they have to make all the payments over 4 years. If they pull out, they've earned nothing. We get it back 100%.
Wow. Okay, and that's a standard 4-year.
That's a standard 4-year.
Okay.
Some cases it goes 5, sometimes it's 3. We also have people who come to us and actually just want to pay for cash and own it right now. So
how did you pick up all these royalties?
Well, the properties, what we did is 2 years ago when we sold our interest in Mount Hamilton, we used that cash and we bought all the assets from a prospector in Nevada named Jerry Bachman. Jerry came on board, and he's been 30 years in the business, staking properties, acquiring claims, and optioning them out. This is really Jerry's business model that we adopted, but we are kind of put it on steroids in that we will now go out and buy claims, buy in royalties, and consolidate old districts that haven't seen exploration. For example, we've consolidated the Gold Bar district, and we've optioned that to a company called Fremont Gold. We consolidated the Tonopah district, and we optioned that to Core Mining. So between our database where we can offer a client, a really strong database on the project to start with and to evaluate, and the fact that we consolidate claims that we're showing properties that have not seen exploration in this business cycle. And that's because these the mid-tier companies, they really don't want to explore unless they can own the whole package. They don't want to have to go and fill in a checkerboard, if you will, after they've proved up that there's resources.
Right, and so right now your share structure is pretty tight?
Our share structure is pretty tight, but our market capitalization is very low. We have about 79 million shares outstanding, about 90 million fully diluted. We're trading around 11 cents, which is about a $11 million market cap.
And right now you're cash flow neutral.
We're cash flow positive. We'll have $2 million in revenue. We've got a little over $2 million in cash. We've got about another $1 million in securities that we've taken in from companies in our option portfolio, and so we have an enterprise value of closer to $6 million. Compare that to a company like EMX Royalty, who has a few more royalties than us, but they're not cash flow positive, and their market cap is about 85 million. So we feel we're extremely undervalued in the market, and that's because we've only been doing this a couple of years, and people don't realize who we are yet. That's why we're at this show.
Okay.
No, right? So I have to say, we really appreciate you interviewing us.
So over the next 12 months or so, what we should be looking for is your cash flow generation, basically.
Well, we will be generating a lot of news, because that's where the model really leverages. Not only are we doing, obviously, a lot of deals, because we've done 21 option deals in the last 18 months, but all the drilling that is happening, we're hooked up. If you go to our website, we've got all our partner news on the front of the website, and using social media, not only do we put out and retweet all of our news, but also all of our partners' news. So you're going to see results as we do more deals, plus you're going to see some very interesting drill results and some permitting progress and stuff from our partners that are working these properties.
Okay, Jerry. Well, thanks.
Thank
we really
you,
appreciate it. That's Ely Gold Royalties, royalty generator out of Nevada. That's Joe Mazumdar, Exploration Insights from PDAC 2018. Thank you.
Thank you.